So finally, after negotiating with my bed, the very first thing which I do is to open this window curtains, and seeing such a really amazing weather outside makes me feel grateful and on the same time energized as well for rest of my day. The very first task which I do is setting up of my bed, as this gives me feeling of accomplishment. So finally, after getting freshened up and brushing my teeth, this is the time to get myself a shower now. So after getting this cold shower, this is time to tie my turban and get myself ready for the day. As I'm heading towards the work, this is a time to introduce myself with all of you guys who are watching this video. So I'm studying chemistry with drug discovery at University of STRATHCLYDE, Glasgow, and I'm currently in year 4th of my degree program, and I'm working in a company known as Procter & Gamble. So basically this is my placement year going on. So now a brief background regarding my work. So I'm working in R&D department, and my main work revolves around looking at the new chemistries for the dishwashers. For example, if you're using like Fairy Platinum Plus, this is made by Procter & Gamble, and we're looking at how to optimize this particular detergent to make it more powerful and robust to clean the stains on the dirty plates, teacups, wine glasses, etc. Well, as you guys are now familiarized with myself and to my work as well, now is the time to show you what is the exact working location where I do all of these things. As you can see behind me, this is the R&D plant where I do my day-to-day work. It's a really windy weather going on. So now a normal typical day starts at 8:30, where I'll be attending many meetings right on the site. And also there will be many safety meetings going on and the trainings going on, as I've just initially joined. And thereafter I'll be doing a lot of lab work which involves the experiments which I need to do in terms of my project work. So it will be around 4 hours of time which I spend only in the labs. Then moving on, my day ends at 4:30, and between this there is a lunch break which is half an hour long, and also a frequent sessions with my colleagues to talk through with their day-to-day matters. So this was a typical normal day, but let's have a look what does a working schedule for today looks like. So after tying my turban, this was the time to have my breakfast. So generally in the breakfast, I always love to have a glass of orange juice and start my day ahead. So for today, I didn't have much of lab work to do on site, and due to coronavirus guidelines, it is advised if you can work from home, please adhere to that. So this was the time to work from home for today. So now is the time to actually start my work. From 8:30 to 9 is focus time. By focus time, I mean this is time for me to reply to all the emails from the previous day and also to plan my day ahead. So from 9 to 12 there's a R&D training, which is research and development training. Then from 12 to 12:30 there's a lunch break. Then from 12:30 to 1 there's an intern catch, where I will be discussing with him his project role, because I think our projects are very similar to each other's. Then from 1 to 2 there's a project meeting. This is the actual project on which I'm working on. And then from 2 to 3 there's a mental health seminar. And then finally from 3 to 4:30 there's a supervisor meeting where I'll be discussing with him my last week experiments which I carried out. Then after there's a university work, but in between of the university work and my normal work life, there I have to go to the grocery store to purchase my day-to-day need items. Then 6 to 7 there's a final project report which I need to fill in what all things I'm doing at the placement. Then from 7 to 8 there's a distance learning assignment which I have to go through. Then finally from 8 to 10 there's a chilling mode where I'll be looking at some of the YouTube videos and a Netflix series which I'm currently watching on. So after attending all the meetings which I had, I attended the mental health seminar, and I really feel that this is a very important bit to talk about. So please make sure you watch this if interested. Now think this as about a bucket, and if you got a motor attached which draws water from the ground. So now let's say if the water is getting drawn from the motor and it is traveling all through up and then filling the bucket. Now let's say like initially it filled like about 2 milliliters, then again the water gets drawn in the bucket, it fills like 4 milliliters. Now instead of water, think this as like equivalent to stress. It can be stress or worriness or anything which is like matter of concern from the society, such as like as you can see on the left hand side picture, the stress can come from spiritual resources, social resources, physical resources, mental resources, and the bucket is basically your mind, and your mind gets filled up with all this stress. So now it is really important to empty that bucket full of water. What I mean is that you really need to empty your brain and all the stresses which are there, and there are like holes in the bucket, so which kind of withdraws the stress. So finally I've delivered all the responsibilities which were related to my work duties. Then thereafter I went to a grocery store and I purchased items which I really needed. It included something like shampoos, toothpaste, and my grocery shopping. And thereafter I'm currently doing my university work, where I have to write about the experiments and the experiences during my placement year. And moving on, I have to also do a distance learning assignment, and which is related to electrochemistry. And then finally at 8 o'clock I will be watching a Netflix series known as Strangest Thing. I know it has been quite a late, but however like it was recommended from my friend, so I'll be watching that throughout. And moreover, like during my spare time I also learn some of the YouTube skills which help me to make such amazing videos for all of you. If you have enjoyed this video, please give a like at least. And on the same time, when I will be watching all of these things, I will be having my dinner at the same time. So it is usually between 8 to 10 o'clock where I'll be chilling around, where I'll be looking at all of these things. Then moving on at 10 o'clock, I really get a lot much tired due to the work, university, and balancing all of this out. So finally at 10 o'clock, I am on my bed and I've switched on my alarm for the next day to wake up again at 6 o'clock. To conclude the day, you might be thinking that I really had a very busy day, but however there's a key that please make your passion your work, so that you're always interested to do more and more in that case. And always keep a spare hobby for yourself. For me is a YouTube. I really hope that you got some insights into what does a day in my student life looks like. So please make sure to like and comment your opinion regarding this video, and also please make sure to subscribe the channel as I make all such amazing content for the students. Thanks for watching and have a nice day ahead. Cheers.